Today's tone starts in 30 seconds with me, Kim, aka Fitness Snob. But remember, being a fitness snob is not about you judging anybody or you being judged. It is all about you being unapologetic about your fitness preferences.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. So what? It's a new week, new month. It is November the 1st, new day, right? All of those new things. So thank you for joining me. We are, for those of you who have never been here before, I'm Kim, aka Fitness Snob. It is a no equipment toning class. The only equipment I ask that you have is your body. And if you could find a hand towel, a dish towel, that would be great too, because we'll use that to incorporate for some of our resistance training. So we're going to just jump right in this morning. So let's go. I'd love a good grapevine. Let's go start with the grapevine. You guys keep going. Now let's just come back to the center and let's do those butt kicks. Warm up those legs. Use those arms. Just a few more. Good job. Now can we take those legs, keep those feet steady, and we're going to come down into a squat. That means legs are about hip width apart, feet are about hip width apart. We're sitting into the squat, so we're pushing our booties back. We're keeping our knees over our ankles. They're not for sure extending over our toes. You're really in the heel of that foot. Good job. Now can we take this into a squat jump? If that's too much for anybody, just stick here with the squat. Getting those bodies warmed up. A few more. Good job. Now can we take it back into the pole squat? That means we're coming up just about 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Feet are still hip width apart. We're into our heels. Knees are not coming over our toes. Good job. Now we're going to just start on some basic strength training. One of the first things we're going to do is go back into a squat. Squat is really a good core training, like a core exercise to have in your arsenal. So feet about hip width apart, sitting into a chair, and then we're standing up. Don't overextend or hyperextend your body. Just sit back, come up. You want to straighten those legs or lock them out. You want to engage that behind. You should feel when you come up that you're using your glutes to pull up. Okay, we got form. Let's knock out about 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we get 3 more, 13, 14, 15, 3 more, 16, 17, 18. All right, I have to remember that we could do at least 18. Now we're going to go into a lunge. And we're going to start with just our right leg. So we're going to stay in the same static lunge so that we have good form. It is not, we're not going directly back, which is our reverse lunge. We're going to do a curtsy lunge. So we're going to go a little to the angle, keeping our body straight forward. Bring our knee down and come up. Your body should be, it's still going to be a little bit angled because what can you do when your legs are like this? But as much as you can, you want to keep your chest forward. We're going to go to the opposite leg. You're going to bring it back, curtsy. Remember back in the old days when men bowed, women curtsied. The idea is that your knees are still keeping the same form as if you were doing a basic reverse lunge. So when you come down, front knee is not over your toes, as much as it can be over your ankle. Back knee is going straight to the ground. Chest is forward. Good job. We're going to do those two again. So the first thing we're going to do is our squat. So we got 18 in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, booties back. 5, we're sitting into a chair. 6, our weight is in our heels. 7, our 8, 9, our knees are not extended past our toes. 10, 11, our chest is up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Good job. Now we're going to take this lunge. So right leg first. We're going to move it. We're going to go down, up. Bring those feet together. Left leg back, down, up. So we're alternating curtsy lunges. You can stay in a little bit of a kind of squatted position. You don't have to go down and stand all the way up and come back into it and stand all the way up. And stay where you stay a little lower. It'll help you hang on to that muscle a little bit longer. You're not releasing them when you stand all the way up. And the last one. Good job. So we got like a 20-second rest. Grab your towels. We are going into a mixture of upper body and more lower body exercises. Oh, no, we're not. We're doing our, wow. We are doing our cardio blast. Let's do a top squat. You touch the ground, jack up, touch the ground, jack up. That's too much for anybody. You could do basic jacks. You could do one hand and one foot to the side. You know, this is the real thing about when it's live. When you mess up, you mess up, right? Everybody knows that it is a mess up, but it also goes to prove we have no perfect lives. Good job. Well, I think those legs should be feeling sufficiently worn out, we're not through with them yet. So, I love a good morning. For those of you who don't know me, Kim, aka Fitness Snob, not about judgment, just here about getting you moving. I love a good morning. It is a move where you go down. We're using a lot of our hamstrings. We bring our back just about parallel to the floor, and then we come up. Today, we're going to incorporate our arms. So when we come down, we're going to pull our arms back, down, and up. So the booty is pushing back. We're engaging those hamstrings to bring us up and down. And we're pulling against that towel like we want to tear it apart so that we can work that back. We're going to keep going this for another 45 seconds. Make sure you are really pulling on that towel. We're working those back muscles. The towel is your resistance, so you might not have any weights in your hand. Does not mean you cannot get in a good workout. Now we're flipping that towel over. Another, to me, always core exercise is a good curl. Your arms are locked to the side, not dug in, just locked to the side so that they're not swinging all over the place and that you are really concentrating on moving that bicep. You can see yourself in the mirror. You should be able to see that bicep move. I know sometimes ladies think we're going to get too big and bulky. I'm going to tell you, the little muscles in your arms make for very sexy tops and dresses. And I'm trying to get you guys to join me on my social media. But if you follow me on Fitness Snob, Original Fitness Snob on Instagram, you will see. Okay, let's grab those hands, flip them back over. We're going to pull that towel down, continue to work on our back muscles. We're now on our upper back. You will see that when I put on real clothes and I'm not in the middle of the workout, I don't look bulky at all. Now let's take that towel, come back down, and let's go back into that good morning. So we're going back down to the ground, pulling our arms back, and standing up. Remember pulling that towel apart. Can we get 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget those. Pull. 8, 9, and 10. Good job. We are back to that curl. A few more. Good job. Now we've got about a 20-second break before we go on our cardio burst. Today, we're actually going to do those arm circles. We haven't done them in a really long time. I remember, I'm so bad with names, so I apologize, but one of our classmates does these, I think she told me, every morning. So today we're going to do these. They're not only going to work your arms in this, what I like to call granny slab, they are also going to be good for your shoulders. So let's go forward for 30 seconds. I'll let you know when we're going to go reverse, okay? Make sure you're making full circles. So if that means you need to go a little slower, that's fine. But let's go in a full circle. You can go faster, that's fine. I actually have a shoulder issue, and I find that these are bothering me a little bit. So you might want to ignore my left hand. Now we're going to go backwards. It's so interesting what you learned about your body, right? And what exercises work and what things aggravate you and what don't. So going forward on this circle is aggravating. Going backwards is not. But my body is so uneven. I mean, I could just look at my arms now, even trying to hold it more in alignment with each other. I can't do it. Good job. Okay. Now we've got just one more round before we stretch and get out of here, let you get on with your Thursday morning. So we are going to continue to do some bit of lower body and some additional upper body work. So we're going to work on our chest. You know I love a good walkout, and then we're going to do a push-up. We're going to walk back in. Got it? So we come down. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees to come down. If you need to bend your knees to do your push-up, you can too, or you can stay on your toes. You walk back out, stand up. So this is what I mean. If you need to bend your knees a little bit to get to your hands to the ground, that's fine. You come down, we do one push-up, we stand back up. Push up. Now we're going to stay down here. You can come to your knees, or you can stay on your toes. I'm coming to my knees today. Keep your hands by your side, and we're just going to push up. I really want us to focus on that tricep, so your hands are in much more narrow, so closer to your body. You should feel your arms touching your side of your body as they come down. Your hands should be just about at your chest level, so you are really feeling that push up and down the back of that tricep. Now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to do some full sit-ups. So your legs are bent. Typically we do a crunch right here, but I want us to fully come up. So you can cross your hands in front. You can leave your hands out to the side. Come all the way up to your knees and back down. You can put your hands behind your head. We are trying, though, very hard not to engage our arms to get us up. It is our abs that are pulling us all the way up. Good job. Now while we're up, let's stand back up and go back to that walkout. Remember to walk out with a push-up, which is a great chest exercise. Walking back in. We're walking out. We're using our whole body. When we get to this plank, we're pushing down and up. Should be our last one. Let's push up. Let's stay down here. Put our knees to the ground. Hands closer into our, more closer together, so we have a narrow push. And then we're doing this tricep push-ups. Ooh, good job. I'm like, oh, what is this keep on your ear so I can flip over? Okay, we're back to that full sit-up. Believe it or not, this is the last move before we do a cardio burst. And then we get to stretch and cool down. And then our day is over. For those of you who were late joining, I'm Kim, aka Fitness Snob, here every Tuesday and Thursday for full body toning. I am going to start a contest for us. Don't Gain Maintain between the first week of Thanksgiving through the new year. So hopefully you guys will join. I'll start getting some information and promotional stuff out for that. You know what we're going to do for our favorite cardio burst or bicycle. It's going to be great for our obliques and our full ab, lower body. We're squeezing it in, our feet are up. We are switching out our legs, elbow to knee. If that's too much for anybody, you can absolutely slow it down. You can also leave your feet on the ground and bring your knee into your chest. You can sit up and bring your knee into your chest and make sure you are switching from side to side. Good job. And that is it for a Tuesday. So let's take a couple of deep breaths in. Blow it out. Can I have one more? In. Blow it out. Let's take this right leg, stretch it out, bring that left foot into our thigh, pull on that right toe, slightly, gently. Again, never do anything that's uncomfortable for you. Let's come up, let's switch those legs out. Bring those feet to the front, shake those legs out a little bit. Then let's fold over. Fold over from your chest. Don't come in like this. Fold over from your chest. Touch the tips of those toes. Bring your body down as low as you can. I do not have as much flexibility as I wish I did. I've been taking yoga on Saturdays, so I am hoping to get better. So the maintain, no gain, maintain, I want to call it a contest. It's not going to be a contest, but for 6 weeks we'll do this, and it will be about not gaining weight during this whole holiday season where we are all super excited to be out among family and friends and probably eating more since we haven't seen each other in a while with COVID. This, for some of us, go ahead and stand up, some of our first holidays, really being able to see people again. So we don't want to go crazy. We're going to take that right leg, pull it up. You can come in. You can, we'll pull it up. We just got somebody coming in for the sauna. The sauna in here is amazing. So we're going to hold this. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can always kick your foot out a little bit more, extend your arms wherever you need. And then let's take that into a figure 4. Pull the toe up for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Push down a little bit behind the knee if you need a little bit more stretch as well. To feel a little bit more in that hip. And then let's switch legs. So the idea is that we don't gain weight. I'm not ever suggesting that we don't eat, but we'll give some tips and tricks and some exercises, hopefully get to hear from some experts about things we can do to maintain. We will weigh ourselves before the contest and weigh ourselves after. Keep calling it contest because I don't know what else to call it at this moment. And see if we're able to maintain so that when we're ready to go to the new year, it's not all about just losing weight at the beginning of the new year. It really is about trying to stay fit and healthy throughout the year. That's what really sustains our bodies and our lives and gives us the ability to age well and be able to enjoy our lives with mobility throughout our later years. So the other thing, I don't know how many women are in here versus men, and some men are going to be like, whatever, but I'm also going to find somebody to talk to us about menopause because I'm feeling all the things and I want to know as I even think about the holidays, eating and what things affect us. I keep hearing coffee is a big deal, so I need to stop drinking coffee, but I'm a little addicted, so we'll see how that works out for me. So with all that, as always, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, hit me up on any of the social media. You can drop the comments right here on blackdoctor.org. You can Facebook or Instagram me at Fitness Snob Society, and my personal Instagram page is Original Fitness Snob. And I promise you on the personal page, you'll see that toning does not make you bulky. All right, have a great Tuesday. See you back on Thursday.